Let's learn about tenses now. They are essential to learn any language. I'll tell you more about present, past and future tense.
The tense. An action can be broadly placed under any of the three tenses: the present tense, the past tense, or the future tense. The tense of a verb shows the time of an action or event. Present tense. A verb denoting an action taking place in the present time is said to be in the present tense. Example, he writes a book. The bird is singing. Past tense. A verb denoting an action that has taken place in the past is said to be in the past tense. The horse jumped over the wall. She was singing a song. Future tense. A verb denoting an action that may take place in future is said to be in the future tense. Examples, he will write a book. I shall be singing a song. Present tense. There are four forms of present tense: indefinite or simple tense, continuous or imperfect tense, perfect tense, perfect continuous tense. Simple present tense. The simple present tense is used to express habitual action or general truths. Examples, she drinks coffee. The sun rises in the east. There are four types of simple present tenses: statement sentences, interrogative sentences, negative sentences, interrogative negative sentences. Statement sentences. Subject followed by the first form of the verb forms it. Form: subject plus the first form of the verb. Examples, I read, we sing, you play, he or she stands. S is added to the first form of verb. They eat vegetables. Simple interrogative sentences. It is formed by do or does and first form of the verb. Form: do or does plus subject plus the first form of the verb plus question mark. Examples, do I read? Do we sing? Do you play? Does he stand? Do you walk? Simple negative sentence. It is formed by do not or does not and first form of the verb. Form: subject plus do not or does not plus the first form of the verb. Examples, I do not read. We do not sing. You do not play. He does not stand. They do not speak. Simple interrogative and negative sentences. These are formed by do not or does not, followed by subject and first form of the verb. Form: do or does plus not plus subject plus the first form of the verb. Examples: don't I read? Don't we sing? Don't you play? Doesn't he stand? Don't you sing? Present continuous tense. Present continuous tense is used for an action or activity going on at the time of speaking. There are 4 types of sentences under this tense: statement sentences, interrogative sentences, negative sentences, interrogative negative sentences. Statement sentences. It is formed by the subject followed by is or am or are and verb, that is ing form. Form: subject plus is or am or are plus verb ing. Examples: I am reading. We are singing. You are playing. He or she is standing. They are sitting. Present continuous interrogative sentence. It is formed by is or am or are, followed by the subject and verb ing. Form: is or am or are plus subject plus verb ing plus question mark. Examples: am I reading? Are we singing? Are you playing? Is he or she standing? Are they sitting? Present continuous negative sentence. It is formed by the subject followed by is not or am not or are not and verb ing. Form: subject plus is not or am not or are not plus verb ing. Examples: I am not reading. We are not singing. You are not playing. She is not standing. They are not sitting. Present continuous interrogative and negative sentences. They are formed by is not or am not or are not, followed by subject and verb ing. Form: is or am or are plus not plus subject plus verb ing plus question mark. Examples: ain't I reading? Aren't we singing? Aren't you playing? Isn't he or she standing? Aren't they sitting? Present perfect tense. Present perfect tense describes an action or activity completed in the immediate past. The principal has just gone out. I have finished my homework. There are 4 types of sentences under this tense. Statement sentences, interrogative sentences, negative sentences, interrogative negative sentences. Statement sentences. It is formed by the subject followed by has or have and third form of the verb, past participle. Form subject plus has or have plus third form of verb, past participle. Examples: I have read. We have sung. You have played. She has stood. They have sat. Present perfect interrogative sentence. It is formed by has or have, followed by the subject and third form of the verb, past participle. Form has or have plus subject plus third form of verb, past participle. Examples: have I read? Have we sung? Have you played? Has she stood? Have they sat? Present perfect negative sentences. It is formed by the subject followed by has not or have not and third form of verb, past participle. Form subject plus has not or have not plus third form of verb, past participle. Examples: I have not read. We have not sung. You have not played. He has not stood. They have not said. Present perfect interrogative and negative sentences. They are formed by has not or have not, followed by subject and third form of verb, past participle. Form has or have plus not plus subject plus third form of verb, past participle plus question mark. Examples: haven't I read? Haven't we sung? Haven't you played? Hasn't she stood? Haven't they sat? Present perfect continuous tense. It is used for an action or activity that began at some time in the past and is still continuing. Examples: the child has been sleeping for 3 hours and is still sleeping. The boys have been playing football since morning and are still playing. There are 4 types of present perfect continuous sentences: statement sentences, interrogative sentences, negative sentences, interrogative negative sentences. Statement sentences. It is formed by the subject followed by has been or have been and present participle. Form: subject plus has been or have been plus present participle. Examples: I have been reading. We have been singing. You have been playing. He or she has been standing. They have been sitting. Present perfect continuous interrogative sentence. It is formed by has or have followed by the subject and been and present participle with ing. Form: has or have plus subject plus been plus present participle plus ing plus question mark. Examples: have I been reading? Have we been singing? Have you been playing? Has he or she been standing? Have they been sitting? Present perfect continuous negative sentence. It is formed by the subject followed by has not or have not, been and present participle with ing. Form: subject plus has not or have not plus been plus present participle plus ing. Examples: I have not been reading. We have not been singing. You have not been playing. She has not been standing. They have not been sitting. Present perfect continuous interrogative and negative sentences. These are formed by has not or have not followed by subject, been and present participle with ing. Form: has or have plus not plus subject plus been plus present participle plus ing plus question mark. Examples: haven't I been reading? Haven't we been singing? Haven't you been playing? Hasn't she been standing?
माफी नहीं मांगते और शुक्रिया अदा नहीं करते। मैंने तो पहले से कभी नहीं सुना। अब सुन लिया ना? एक और बात सुन लो, मुझे आगे से कभी पिंकी मत कहना, मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता। पहले मैंने कहा नहीं पर अब कहती हूँ, मुझे मेरे नाम से ही बुलाना, समझी? सोनिया। बाऊजी भी मुझे इसी नाम से बुलाते हैं। बाऊजी, बाऊजी।